In the small town of Sunnydale, there was a dusty garage known for its charm and lingering smell of motor oil. On this particular day, two 14-year-old boys were in the midst of a spirited debate, echoing off the sunlit walls. Sam, ever the bookworm, adjusted his glasses while perched on an old stool, his nose just above the pages of a physics textbook. Jay, with grease-stained hands, was tinkering with a rusty bike, the clanging of metal punctuating the conversation. Jay slammed his wrench onto the workbench, his voice tinged with rebellion. "School's a waste of time, Sam. My dad never finished high school, and he runs this garage just fine. Why memorize equations when I can fix things?" A spark of frustration flared in Sam's eyes as he carefully dog-eared a page in his book. "You think engines just magically work?" Sam retorted, irritation creeping into his voice. "That manual you're ignoring? Someone with an education wrote it. You're using their knowledge." The air was thick with tension as Jay tossed a rusty bolt towards Sam, who ducked just in time. "Knowledge? My hands are my knowledge. You're just scared to get him dirty." Jay shot back, his pride on the line. Sam's patience snapped. "And you're scared to think bigger. What happens when cars go electric? You need to understand circuits, coding. I'll figure it out. Like I always do." Jay interrupted determinedly. Just then, a customer rolled in, parking a sputtering hybrid car with a plaintive honk. Jay froze, unfamiliar with the humming vehicle. The customer leaned out, looking concerned, the engines making a weird, buzzing noise. Jay approached the car, feeling the heat rising in his cheeks, but Sam, ever the curious learner, peered under the hood beside him. "Hybrids use regenerative braking. The battery might be overheating. Check the cooling system," Sam offered quietly. Jay hesitated, but followed his friend's advice. Together, they puzzled out the problem, their combined skills winning the day. As the customer drove off, a successful repair behind them, Jay wiped his hands, avoiding eye contact with Sam. "How'd you know that?" Jay finally admitted, an unspoken gratitude hanging in the air. Sam smirked slightly. Chapter 12. Alternative Energy Systems. Jay groaned lightheartedly, but couldn't help grinning, the air between them lighter now. "Fine, Einstein. Maybe school's not totally useless, but you're still clueless with a wrench." Sam chuckled. "Teach me." They shook hands, feeling a newfound respect. Oil and ink left faint marks on both. "Deal. But you better not quote Shakespeare while I'm teaching you torque," Jay joked, to which Sam responded, "The fault, dear Jay, is not in our stars, but in our spark plugs." They laughed, the sound echoing throughout the garage, sealing their truce. It was a reminder that education and experience are tools. Neither works alone. To build the future, both the mind and the hands are needed.